by the way, if you don't know me, I'm Rebecca Overson, and this is my Facebook group. And I am a coach and mentor for massage therapists who want to thrive in private practice. That's why we're here in this Facebook group, right? So if we're just meeting for the first time, say hi and put your name and where you practice and how many years you've been practicing in the comments so I can get to know you. And also, if you don't know me, you should know I'm super blunt. I just believe in saying the thing. You know, you guys are all here for coaching, right? I've built a multiple six-figure massage practice. You know, been a massage therapist for more than half my life. Like I really do know this stuff, right? So why hold back? I'm just gonna say the thing, all right? So if I seem like blunt, yeah, well, because I am, and that's what my students in my mentoring programs count on me for, is to not step over anything. So here we go, Kia, are y'all ready? All right, so I've been wanting to open my massage office for some time, but I'm hesitant. Well, of course you're hesitant. You guys, I mean, look, come on, right? You went to massage, you didn't learn how to do a business. Very few schools teach you like true entrepreneurship, you know? I had some crappy ass 10-hour business class that literally scared me to death and didn't teach me anything, you know, 20 some years ago, right? So of course you're hesitant. And also it's important to recognize you're gonna be hesitant whenever you're gonna go for something important. Okay, but there's also the kind of hesitant that's like the voice of reason saying, hold on a second, maybe you are not ready to do this, right? That's important. So there's just lots and lots of things like going on around that. So I totally get, Kia, that you're hesitant. You know, everybody is. And if you weren't hesitant, I'd be worried. It's the massage therapists I talk to on the daily that are like, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. And I'm like, do you have like unlimited funds to burn or something? And they're like, no, I'm just going to get clients. And I'm like, okay, what's your plan? Well, I'm just going to throw my business cards all over town. And I'm like, really? Okay, well, good luck with that. Let me know how that goes. And they don't last very long because they're not thinking about it as a business. All right, so your fiance says, wait until we can afford it. Okay, but Kia, do you know what that is? How much money do you guys think you need to have to start a practice? Put it in the comments below. How much money, when you say wait until we can afford it, you know, what exactly does that mean? So this leads me to my second point, which is that often we have very vague and intangible goals, and we just kind of put those things off that are important to us indefinitely just because we don't know how to get there. So what does that mean? I'd want to know. What does it mean, wait until we can afford it? Again, super smart, but is it quantifiable? That's what I'd want to know. He knows I'm amazing at what I do. Of course you're amazing at what you do, you guys. All of you are probably top-notch, amazing, world-class massage therapists. Doesn't mean you know how to run a business. Skills in massage are required to build a business, but you can't build a business just on good massage skills. How do I know? Because I was fantastically gifted at the age of 17, 18 going in this field and had no freaking clue how to build a business, and so I struggled and failed and then quit after 8 years. So the story does have a nice plot twist and it ends happily, but you know what I mean? Like be aware, you guys, having great skills is not enough to be successful in business. Dispel that myth. Okay. Then he says he's just seen how slow my schedule can be working for someone else and being an independent contractor for another business. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. If you're only working for someone else as an independent contractor, that's probably an illegal setup. Okay, just as a tip, I'm going to slide that one in there. It's scary sometimes, yes, of course. Thankfully, he has a very good job in construction and union. Good. Okay, so you've got fiance, hopefully, to provide for you while you're building your business, which is really, really good. But you guys, I still don't see any answers. How much should you have? How do you know how much money you should have before you start a business? Okay, so look, the number one reason that businesses fail is undercapitalization. That means not enough money to keep it open while it's building. Okay, so not a great parallel, but I do have a good friend that runs a restaurant and had to have like at least 6 months worth of operating expenses liquid in the bank just to open. Meaning no customers whatsoever for 6 months, and you can still pay your rent, pay your utilities, you know what I mean? Like you can still operate the business without any customers. Very few massage therapists I've noticed have a good cushion, a good 6 months, a good 3 to 6 months worth of expenses for your life and your business in the bank. For most of you, that's going to be over $10,000, right? And please don't fall into the trap of thinking just because you're doing out calls, you have no overhead. Now, I don't know if Kia's doing out calls or not. Actually, she's not, because she was asking about renting a space. But do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, you have to think about this as a business. It is going to take time to get clients. And maybe what you're doing for advertising doesn't work. I talk to massage therapists all day that are devastated by all this money and stuff that they've wasted on Yelp or Facebook ads or boosting posts. And their marketing campaign has like taken a total faceplant, and they have no clue how to actually get clients because they don't know what to do. Okay, so she says, what would you recommend having in line before signing a lease on your own office? Okay, I don't even have to look at the list, but I'm going to tell you right now, a mentor and a plan and financial reserves, but at least a mentor and a plan. Okay, because look, okay, so let's see what Kia said. 3 months pay saved up. Well, not pay, 3 months of your life saved up, at least 3, if not 6 months of your life saved up. That if you made 0 income for 3 months, which is pretty likely, you guys. It's not likely that the second you open, you're just going to have a ton of clients. It takes time to build, okay? More money for other things, yes. Obviously, you need to have access to a line of credit or something so that you can keep your business open. And then she says 3 months rent saved up. Well, yes, on top of your own pay, okay? Another therapist to work for you as well? God, no. No. You don't want to start out, sorry if that was offensive. Heck no. You don't want to start out with a therapist if you yourself have never opened a business and don't know how to get clients. Do not start. You can take that one off the list, okay? A receptionist lined up to work? No, again, where are you going to get the funding for that? You're going to have a receptionist sit there to answer phones that aren't ringing? Most massage therapists that are starting out, again, Kia, if you're wanting to open your own massage office, how about start with you and get yourself booked with clients? Okay, because your own client, having your own business with your own clientele is very different than opening a massage clinic where you're not doing body work, you're just owning and managing. And as far as I can tell, most massage therapists aren't also managers of massage therapists, have never done HR or management or things like that. So don't just take that one off the list. Okay, any materials? Well, yes, obviously you need to have all the things that you need in order to open an office. You need a computer, you need a desk, you need a massage table, you need linens, you need, just all those things, right? You need your lotions and oils, and you need your website and your Facebook page and your pricing strategies and all of that stuff, okay? And then advertising, how far ahead to ensure bookings before opening doors? Okay, well, here's the thing. You can't ever ensure, advertising, what are you going to do to advertise? That's my question. What does that mean? When a lot of you are like, oh, how, what I'm going to advertise, like what exactly does that mean? You're going to post flyers all over town? You're going to throw business cards in every cafe? You're going to knock on every door in your neighborhood? You're going to leave door hangers in the neighborhood? Like, what does that mean, right? There's effective advertising, and nobody can predict how far ahead you need to do certain things in order to ensure bookings, because you can't ensure bookings. How many of you guys know that? When you're self-employed, it's like nothing's guaranteed. It's not like, oh, if I do this, then all of a sudden I'm going to have 90 clients next month or something like that. Is that making sense, you guys? Okay. So again, not at all like, putting anyone down here, but just want you guys to think through these things, and that's why I love this question so much that Kia has submitted, okay? And also, really hard to advertise ahead of time and get clients for the future. I actually have this on my street in my neighborhood. I was driving down, and there's this like day spa or something, and it's right by the yoga studio that I go to, and they have a sandwich board outside. And it's like, massages, $40. And then it's like, coming soon. And I'm like, that's like the opposite of a call to action. It's like, here's this awesome thing I offer, but not yet. You really, there's a lot of things you can do ahead of time. Advertising in that sense is not one of them. And again, I just would want to know what specifically is your plan for advertising so I can answer that more specifically. And then she says, sell gift certificates before opening doors to get potential clients in the doors and on the books. Well, no, you can't sell something that you don't offer. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't just be all, hey, I'll be opening soon. Can I sell you a gift certificate? Like, it just doesn't work that way. Okay. So yeah, exactly. Adriana says bookings are not guaranteed until they show up. You never know if you have a booking until it's done. Right. Okay, so Kia, I hope that helps, because the number one thing I said was get a mentor and have a plan, have a proven plan. You guys, look, this is why I do mentoring, because when I was brand new in my career and wanted to start my own practice, because that was the only option for me, that I was like totally all about having my own private practice when I was in massage school. There was no other option for me. I had no idea. I was just, what do you charge? I don't know, $25 an hour. This was in 1995, you guys, right? It was just like, I don't know, like I just had no guidance. I had no idea what to do. I had role models in the field as far as skills were concerned, but I did not have a good business sense about me. I was confident in my, communication and my skills, but I didn't know really what I was doing. So the value of having a mentor is somebody you want to have a mentor that's done what you're trying to do. Not just some like, my brother-in-law's an accountant. That's not a mentor, that's an accountant, right? So, that's really why I do this, was because I realized, even not only for myself, but for so many massage therapists out there, we're just trying to reinvent the wheel. I mean, I can tell you what doesn't work and what does work to build a practice. It's not hard. Once you've cracked the code on this, it's like, oh, this is what works. And this execution of it works. Like, for example, we all know word of mouth marketing works best for us. But most of us think that word of mouth means go to get your clients to talk about you. That's not what I mean by word of mouth. And that's very inefficient strategy, because what is somebody like Kia going to do who has no clients to talk about her? You know what I'm saying? Your clients might refer 2 clients a month to you, and that's not enough to grow a business. If you are interested in mentoring and shortening this learning curve, then I would encourage you to apply for my program, and we can look and see if it's good for you. We offer a free 60-minute call with me or my enrollment coaches, and we're not there to sell you a program. You will get really clear in 60 minutes why you're struggling and what's not working and what you need to do in order to fix it. And if it's a good fit, mutual fit, and we decide we want to invite you into the program, we'll let you know that, and then you can choose. We go over all the particulars. But literally just those 60-minute calls, especially if you're serious about building a business and you have no idea what to do, it can be totally life-changing. I even had a woman text me the other day who ended up not enrolling in the program, and some things kind of came up that we clarified. But she even texted me a day later and said, I have never had somebody go as deep with me as you did. And I'm not even one of your clients. And I was like, yeah, that's why we do this, because we want you guys to have clarity. So some of you are going to do really well to just jump in and go for it. But you have to know yourself. You really have to know yourself if you have business skills and if you have financial resources, or you're not risk aversive. But you're going to be scared to do it no matter what, because it's fun. It's exciting. It's new. It's like your dream, right? That's fun and that's exciting. Okay, so you guys can totally do this, right? You just need to know how. All right, so I hope that helps. Christine said a couple days ago, that I mentioned 3-month savings. Okay, good. So it's like, I usually say at least 3 months. 6 months is even better, or have a side job, or have a partner or person in your life that is willing to support you. But don't just go for it. You know what I mean? That's a pretty risky thing to try and figure it all out on your own. Work with somebody who's done that. And if you'd like my help, then just let me know in the comments below, and I'll put the link in up at the top. We've got a couple of openings this week. Actually, we've got one of our enrollment coaches who's just on deck and starting to take calls, and very, very excited to help you guys get clarity. So there should be a lot more openings, which is nice. I've usually been booked out 2 weeks, and that's crazy. So, all right, you guys. So let me know if you have any other questions or comments below, and I will see you hasta mañana. I will pop back in tomorrow with, I'm sure, some more questions to be answered, or words of guidance or inspiration or what have you. So you guys are amazing. Rock on. I'll talk to you soon.